Welcome to Modern Approach, your go-to channel for career guidance and interview tips. In today's video, we're breaking down the top 10 corporate counsel interview questions and providing you with expert answers that will help you stand out. Let's dive in, starting with number 10. Question 10. What experience do you have with contract negotiation? Why this question is asked? This question is designed to gauge your practical experience with a key responsibility of corporate counsel. The interviewer wants to know how well you can handle the complex and often contentious process of negotiating contracts. Sample answer. In my previous role at company name, I was responsible for negotiating contracts with several high-profile clients. I focused on ensuring that the terms were favorable to my company while maintaining a strong relationship with the client. My approach was to thoroughly understand both parties' needs, identify common ground, propose solutions that minimized risk. One notable instance was when I renegotiated a long-term contract with a key vendor, reducing costs by 15 while securing better delivery terms. Pro tip: always highlight a specific outcome or success from your negotiations. This shows that you not only participated in the process, but also achieved tangible results. Question 9. How do you stay current with changes in laws and regulations that could affect our industry? Why this question is asked? Corporate counsel must be vigilant about legal changes that impact the company. The interviewer is testing your commitment to ongoing education and your ability to proactively mitigate legal risks. Sample answer. I stay current with legal developments by subscribing to industry-specific legal journals, attending relevant webinars, and participating in professional legal associations such as the association name. Additionally, I have set up customized alerts through legal databases like Westlaw to receive updates on any changes that impact our industry. For example, I recently led an internal workshop to brief our team on new GDPR regulations and helped adjust our data protection policies accordingly. Pro tip: mentioning proactive steps you've taken, like conducting internal workshops, showcases your leadership and ability to translate knowledge into actionable strategies. Question 8. Describe a time when you had to manage a legal crisis. How did you handle it? Why this question is asked? This question assesses your problem-solving skills under pressure. Interviewers are looking for candidates who can remain calm, make quick decisions, and navigate the complexities of a legal crisis. Sample answer. At company name, I managed a legal crisis where we faced a potential lawsuit from a former employee. I quickly assembled a team to assess the situation, gathered all relevant documentation, and coordinated with external counsel. By conducting a thorough internal investigation and negotiating directly with the plaintiff's attorney, we were able to settle the matter out of court, saving the company significant legal fees and avoiding negative publicity. Pro tip: emphasize your ability to act swiftly and lead a team during a crisis. Highlighting the positive outcome is crucial in demonstrating your effectiveness. Question 7. Can you provide an example of a complex legal issue you've resolved? Why this question is asked? This question digs into your analytical skills and your ability to handle complex legal matters. The interviewer wants to see if you can break down intricate issues and find workable solutions. Sample answer. In my role at previous company A, we faced a complex issue involving intellectual property rights after acquiring a smaller firm. The firm's patents overlapped with those of a competitor, creating potential litigation risks. I worked closely with our IP team to review the patents, conducted a thorough risk assessment, and devised a strategy to restructure the patents, thereby avoiding a lawsuit and strengthening our IP portfolio. Pro tip: showcase your collaboration with other departments, such as IP or RD, to demonstrate your ability to work cross-functionally and resolve issues comprehensively. Question 6. How do you prioritize your workload when dealing with multiple legal matters? Why this question is asked? Corporate counsel often juggle multiple tasks, and the interviewer wants to understand your organizational skills and ability to manage time effectively. Sample answer. I prioritize my workload by assessing the urgency and impact of each task. I categorize tasks into 3 groups: urgent, high impact, and routine. For example, when handling multiple litigation cases, I focus first on those with the closest deadlines or highest potential impact on the company. I also use project management tools like Trello to keep track of tasks and ensure that nothing falls through the cracks. Pro tip: mentioning specific tools or methods you use to stay organized can give you an edge by showing that you have a system in place for managing a heavy workload. Question 5. What steps do you take to ensure compliance with corporate governance? Why this question is asked. Compliance is critical for corporate counsel. The interviewer is evaluating your understanding of corporate governance and your ability to implement effective compliance measures. Sample answer. I ensure compliance with corporate governance by regularly reviewing our policies and procedures against current regulations and best practices. I also conduct periodic training sessions for the board and key executives on their responsibilities under corporate governance laws. In my previous role, I implemented a quarterly audit process that helped us identify and address compliance gaps before they became significant issues. Pro tip: highlight any proactive measures you've taken, such as training or audits, to show that you don't just react to compliance issues, you prevent them. Question 4. How do you manage relationships with external law firms? Why this question is asked. Managing external relationships is a key part of the corporate counsel role. The interviewer wants to know how you ensure that external counsel aligns with the company's goals and budget. Sample answer. I manage relationships with external law firms by maintaining clear communication and setting expectations up front. I always ensure that they understand our business objectives and budget constraints. In my previous role, I established a system of regular check-ins with our external firms to review ongoing cases and discuss strategies, which led to more cost-effective legal services. Pro tip: mentioning cost management and communication strategies can set you apart by showing that you manage both the legal and financial aspects of external partnerships effectively. Question 3. How do you handle conflicts of interest within the company? Why this question is asked. Conflicts of interest can have serious legal implications. The interviewer wants to know how you identify, manage, and resolve these conflicts to protect the company. Sample answer. When a potential conflict of interest arises, I first assess the situation to determine the severity and potential impact. I then bring it to the attention of the involved parties and propose a resolution that aligns with our company's policies and ethical standards. For instance, I once had to navigate a situation where a board member had a financial interest in a supplier. I worked with our ethics committee to recuse the board member from related decisions, ensuring transparency and compliance with our governance policies. Pro tip: detail your process for handling conflicts, including collaboration with ethics committees or other oversight bodies, to demonstrate your thoroughness and adherence to ethical standards. Question 2. What strategies do you use to protect the company's intellectual property? Why this question is asked. Intellectual property is a valuable asset, and the interviewer wants to know how you safeguard it. This question tests your understanding of IP law and your ability to implement protective measures. Sample answer. I protect the company's intellectual property by first conducting a comprehensive audit of our IP assets to ensure they are properly documented and registered. I also work closely with our RD team to identify any new innovations that need protection. For example, I recently led an initiative to patent a new technology our company developed, securing exclusive rights and enhancing our market position. Additionally, I implemented a monitoring system to detect any potential infringements early on. Pro tip: emphasize both proactive AG patents and reactive and MIACtive monitoring for infringements. Strategies to show a well-rounded approach to IP protection. Question 1. What is your approach to risk management? Why this question is asked. Risk management is a critical function of corporate counsel. The interviewer wants to understand how you identify, assess, and mitigate risks to protect the company from legal and financial harm. Sample answer. My approach to risk management involves a combination of proactive and reactive strategies. I start by conducting a risk assessment to identify potential legal risks across all departments. I then develop a risk mitigation plan that includes implementing policies, training employees, and regularly reviewing and updating our risk management protocols. For instance, I introduced a risk management framework in my last role that reduced our legal exposure by 20 in the first year. Pro tip: mentioning specific results from your risk management efforts can make your answer more compelling. This shows that your strategies are not just theoretical but have delivered real benefits. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more career tips from Modern Approach. Comment below with any other questions you want us to cover in future videos.